Depp v. Heard and the Jonathan Majors trial are uncannily similar. For the past 2 weeks, Marvel actor Jonathan Majors has been on trial for allegations of harassment and assault. Although the jury's verdict has not yet been announced, social media users appeared to have already formed their opinions, much like they did in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. Therefore, the verdict in the court of public opinion had already been determined. A March 2023 incident was the case's pivotal event. Then-girlfriend Grace Jabari allegedly found texts that Mr. Majors had received from another woman. After a disagreement, there was an alleged attack in the back of a private vehicle in New York City. The dancer went to the hospital after telling police that her ex-boyfriend had beaten her. He was subsequently taken into custody and charged. People on social media have insisted time and time again that Mr. Majors is innocent. Fans of the actor even created a hashtag #FreeJonathanMajors, under which they post supportive messages. The jury will ultimately determine guilt or innocence. However, since opinions on the case appeared to be formed long before the trial was even concluded, it appears that evidence and due process have no weight in the court of social media public opinion. This Jonathan Majors case is developing into yet another bizarre situation involving an ex-girlfriend. How many more of these do we have to endure in Hollywood? A user from X wrote, Jabari was referred to as Majors' crazy, drunk, lying, gold-digging girlfriend by another person. Another person said, I hope Jonathan Majors gets that no guilty verdict. Shawty tried to end his career lol. Mr. Majors' hasty defense echoes the defense of Mr. Depp by social media users. Depp v. Heard is arguably the best example of a trial conducted virtually. It seemed like everyone had a viewpoint. At first glance, the Jonathan Majors case seems to be similar to Depp v. Heard as it began in April 2022. In actuality, there is one striking similarity between the two. A woman accusing a well-known actor of assault is at the center of both cases. As Ms. Heard herself noted, both men are incredibly famous, but their respective ex-partners are not as well known. Even in the face of serious accusations, Mr. Majors and Mr. Depp's online reputations were probably enhanced by the ardor of their fans. In the Depp v. Heard case, Mr. Depp sued his ex-wife for defamation after she authored an opinion piece in the Washington Post in 2018 titled I Spoke Up Against Sexual Violence and Faced Our Culture's Wrath. That needs to alter. She never mentioned Mr. Depp by name in the essay. Additionally, the Manhattan prosecutor's charges against Ms. Jabari were dropped, in contrast to Ms. Heard, who countersued and partially prevailed. In 2020, Mr. Depp also lost a different libel case in the UK against The Sun due to an article that called him a wife-beater. The judge in that case concluded that the information in the article was substantially true. Social media users showed resounding support for Mr. Depp despite that decision, which came years before the notorious He Said She Said case in the United States. Another notable distinction was that Mr. Majors' trial was not broadcast live, but some of the evidence was made public, including text messages, audio recordings, and video footage. Users were able to observe the actor's reactions and facial expressions in real time during the broadcast of Depp v. Heard.